Argentina launched first ever citizenship by investment program. It removes the 2 years residency requirement for qualifying investors and also is part of the immigration reform of the President Javier Milei. If it's your first time here, my name is Germán Kramerman. I am the CEO of Kramerman Immigration and Investment, and please subscribe to enjoy this content. What is the legal framework of this program? The government issued 2 different decrees. Remember that a decree is a law issued by the president, which creates the Citizenship by Investment Agency that's going to be under the Ministry of Economy. This program is going to be centralized and controlled by the government. So, what are the investment requirements to get this Argentinian passport? Well, the new decree has no fixed amount, but the Ministry of Economy defined that the investment or the contribution needs to be relevant or substantial. That means that the priority needs to be productive of job creation projects over passive investment. Passive investment could be, for example, a real estate project. So I don't think that you can obtain or you can invest in a real estate project and get the Argentinian passport. So the contribution or the investment needs to be substantial to the economy, make an impact in the society and the economy, in the everyday life of the Argentinian population. So, what is the application process? The new decree defines how it's going to be, the step by step. The first step going to be apply to the agency with the proof of the investment. This agency going to verify the investment criteria, and the investor needs to pass through a background check by multiple agencies or institutions. What these institutions going to do? Well, there are countries that not going to be accepted. For example, the compliance going to be very strong, MAL rules going to take very seriously, and for sure the applicant needs to have a clean criminal record. So the next step, the agency going to issue a report to the immigration department with a recommendation. This recommendation could be positive or negative. What is the decision maker in this process? Going to be the director of the immigration department, who has 30 days to decide if the application going to be approved or rejected, and needs to give reasons why they approve or they reject. Once you have the final decision, if it's approved, the passport going to be printed and you will receive a tax ID number with all your ID cards and passport. So, if you ask me, this process will have different safeguards which give also power and keep the relevancy of the Argentinian passport. So, to be approved, the applicant will pass multi-agency vetting to protect the passport integrity. This process is going to have transparency, or is what we expect to happen, and the tax registration going to be required. What's going to be the benefits for the investors? The first of all, you not need to live in Argentina to acquire the passport. So the 2 years residency requirement doesn't exist anymore for investors. Argentina have a very strong passport with more than 170 visa-free access countries. European Schengen area, different countries, for example, you will have access to Mercosur, all countries in South America, and a lot of different countries that you can expect to visit visa-free access. Also, Argentina going to participate in the US visa waiver program. This means that if you have the Argentinian passport, you don't need a visa to enter to the United States. You don't need to apply for the B1, B2 tourist and business visa, and you will have free access directly to United States. What are the government goals? Well, the government goals is easy, is attract foreign capital and boost the local economy. So, in conclusion, Argentina has this new program that is very innovative and will be very competitive if you compare with different citizenship by investment programs, because the strong of the Argentinian passport if you compare with the Caribbean, for example, and also very competitive if you make a significant contribution to the economy. For example, El Salvador, if you donate 1 million USDT to the Salvadorian government, you acquire directly the passport in less than 90 days. Well, the Argentinian passport is stronger, and I don't think that that amount of money going to be needed, going to be required. So this program probably going to be the definitive plan B in my point of view. So if you are interested on this, schedule a call with my team, with me. I will give you the Calendly link, and I hope you enjoyed the video and talk to you soon. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.